I'll be experimenting with some angles here, so here we go. See how this goes. Yeah, I think that works. All right, so just for reference, what we have here is some spinach, pre-chopped. It was frozen, so it's a little bit crisp. I've got that in the bottom of my little crock pot pan here. Great. I have some butter here. I'm going to throw into the microwave for a second. I have garlic salt, another popular brand of lemon pepper seasoning, and some lemon juice, and piece de resistance, the chicken. All right, so this is what's about to happen here. I'm going to go ahead and get this butter in the microwave. Start prepping some other stuff here. String cheese. Yeah, almost forgot. Don't want to forget that stuff right there. It's great. Okay. So, butter's going in the microwave for probably 15 seconds. And this is just kind of one of those things I wanted to try. It only took 10 seconds. Not really a recipe, but I like to experiment. There we go. It's a little more liquefied. I could probably add a tad. Everybody likes butter, right? And I feel good because it's not real butter. It's Smart Balance Light with flaxseed oil. So I feel less fat. And if you choose to make this recipe, you can feel less fat as well. Sounds crude, doesn't it? But true butter is fattening. Don't let these keto people lie to you. Alright, here we go. So, chicken breast here. Go ahead and pound that out. Get a little bit of tenderness to it. And keep it in the fridge. Kind of thawing it out just a tad. You shouldn't do thawing of the chicken for more than 24 hours. I think that's like the max they will tell you, so keep that in mind. Keep cold things cold, hot things hot. A good way to avoid salmonella, so, which is an awkward word in itself. Salmonella. Salmonella. Okay. Let's break this free of its little prison here. Actually, before I do that, and actually need these, I'm going to add my ingredients for this marinade-ish thing. I'm not measuring it out. I do all this by eyeball. That's how it usually works. So sorry, it's not a recipe. You can just kind of watch. Squirt of lemon juice in there. Mix in nicely with that butter. With that seasoning. And the garlic salt. Can't really get the top off of that one with these gloves on, so... Oh, it's pouring out nicely anyway. It'll be fine. Okay. That looks delicious. So, in a short minute, so will our chicken breast. Go ahead and slice this open over here. Try to use as little utensils as I can with this raw chicken. Just saves time. on the cleanup process. I did not cut far enough into the package. There we go. All right. Some people argue, yes, wash the chicken breast, yes, don't. I'll give it a quick rinse. Give it a little squeeze. There we go. Start with just a little bit of that. Great. Okay. And in we go. Now, truthfully, this is kind of an impromptu thing that I'm doing. Just decided, hey, we'll make a video about it real quick. In actuality, I think I'd probably, as I'm thawing this chicken, I want it to be sitting in this marinade. But since this is going in the crock pot, I'm going to add all of this on top of the chicken anyway. So as it's in there for a good 3 to 4 or 5 hours, yeah, we should be pretty set as far as getting it infused with the breast. Okay, nice and saturated there. So the next step I will do is to kind of slice this open. I'm going to try to get my cheese in there. This isn't a true cordon bleu, but it's like a lemon pepper string cheese type thing. And I'm testing with string cheese just because that's what I have particularly now. I didn't really feel like making a run to Publix, on a Sunday to grab some Havarti, which is what I'd prefer to use. Gouda works really well with this. I'm sure there's some other cheeses that would taste great as well, but that's for right now. This is what I've got. Now I think string cheese will still taste great. We'll see. Again, this is a well thawed breast here, so given the quality of my knives, which is so-so, should carve decently. Always watch your fingers. I'm doing an okay job of. This isn't the ideal setup, but it's a fairly thin breast too, so it's cutting nicely. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, just kind of create a nice pocket there for the cheese to go. Okay, get some of the seasoning in here. This concoction that we've made. Great. Slide in a piece of cheese. I've seen people get really fancy with this, where they'll kind of butterfly the chicken back together after placing whatever ingredients they're going to use. Yeah, I'm not going to get that fancy with it today. And you can use a bed of whatever you like. I just chose to do spinach. I enjoy spinach. I have some kale in the freezer as well. I think would have sufficed, but spinach is more of a common staple, I guess. I'm actually going to use a little bit of this on the inside of this chicken as well. See how that goes. Okay, great. Pick it up by the opening size, everything doesn't go falling out of it. Successful transfer into the crock pot here. Go some of the excess. Add some garlic salt. You can tell I like my seasoning. A little bit of lemon. There we go. Top. Remove. Rinse. Wash everything that's touched raw chicken as well. pretty quickly after you after you set everything in here and you've got your start. Just helps. I'm a little bit weird about salmonella and all this other stuff and keeping a safe, working, and clean kitchen. I'm a stickler about it, but there we have it. Now this will go in the crock pot for, again, 3 or 4 hours, and I will let you know how it goes.